What are we doing today? Anyway, what are we doing today?
Today, we are saying goodbye to an old friend who died recently, and it's pretty sad. 2021 has already taken a great life. And we're gonna get a new friend.
We're gonna go get a new one. We just go to the friend factory and pick up a new one.
It's a Jetta. Our car's gonna be our new best friend. No, yeah, we're getting rid of the Durango and we are getting a Jetta.
Very excited. So we have to go pick it up. And then our exciting day is just grocery shopping. So.
And then we're never gonna.
And then we're never going anywhere again. On the pilot. Would you look at this brand new car? Whoa!
Oh, no, wait. Still a Dodge Durango.
Oh, shit. Yeah, we had a moment of stupidity today, which we'll fill you in when we get back to the apartment.
We're eating the soup. I forgot that we still had. I wasn't really thinking. Probably still had some of both.
Story time. So, it was a cloudy. So we already said we don't have the new car because we don't know how anything works. Clearly, because we went to the dealer thinking we were getting it today, which realistically, we probably should have known we weren't. But it's basically a long story of just, it wasn't quite ready to get today. And our interpretation was that we were getting it, so we were ready to drop off the Dodge Durango and leave with a new car. So we like emptied everything out, we were ready, ready to hand them the keys, and we're there. It took forever, paperwork, blah blah blah, boring stuff. And all of a sudden a worker says to us, so like you'll have to figure out when you're coming to pick up the new car, which immediately we interpreted as we're keeping your old car and you don't get your new one yet, because that's where our brains went. But we, being the millennials that we are, didn't say anything. We're just looking at each other like, guess we're Ubering home. We could probably make the walk if we wanted to. We're just like, this is our reality now. There's no questioning it or fighting it. This is just what we're stuck with. And so we keep making eye contact, freaking out internally. People keep being like, yeah, so you have to figure out when to pick it up. Panic's rising. Spencer kept saying he's sweating. And they let us preview our car just as like aren't you excited? And then because I'm still fully believing that we are leaving our Durango at the dealership, I go, oh, you never took the spare keys? To which he goes, are you leaving it here? To which Spencer and I both wanted to die because, yes, we legitimately thought we were going to be left without a vehicle for the remaining future. That was a few hours ago at this point, and I still haven't fully recovered from it. I'll probably be thinking about that moment for a while. I hope my parents don't watch this video because I'll be getting phone calls. Don't you know? Why would they leave you without a car? I don't know how things work.
I don't pretend to know these things.
Finally, the art portion of this. A lot of this is going to be preparing for kind of some future ideas that I have, but this is what I do when I have no other ideas of what to do. So, cleaning off, super exciting footage of me cleaning off my paint palette, because I'm so terrible at just washing it after I use it. This is something I've been playing around with lately, where I am repainting basically any random object I find that feels pointless to have. So this is a card game I found at my parents' house that I don't know if anyone's ever played, and I'm painting over them. So for now I just put a red base color down because it was a paint I was almost out of and felt like something just like I could put on there, and it felt aggressive, and I have yet to decide what I'm doing with these, but I hope to either like print something on them or paint mini things, but I'm kind of doing the same with the photograph series right now, so exciting things to come. And then of course, because I'm so indecisive, I was like, let me take all of my angst out on an acrylic pour, because those always definitely don't make me frustrated. And so this painting changed 100 times, and it didn't end up looking anything like my original vision, and it wasted all of my yellow and pink paint, but we got somewhere in it. I am definitely still experimenting. I don't even have true acrylic thinning stuff. I use water. I water down paint. But it's been just a very experimental thing, and it's, as much as I say it frustrates me, it's been a lot of fun. So I really can't speak on what I do because it changes in the moment, because I normally get pretty mad at, like, I just don't know when to stop, and then it looks overworked, and then I basically need to start over. So that happened about 3 times here. But we really fell in love with, I generally wait till like I feel a click in like a color or a shape or something, and then I just try to exaggerate that, because there's literally just layers and layers of paint on here. So I was loving the curve of kind of that dark blue like looping back and forth up the middle, and so I just let that kind of guide it, and decided to totally cover the edges in white because there were too many things underneath. And that's kind of how it turned out. And then I ended up doing another one that I just didn't film, but here's the end goal, and I'm currently working on painting an image over top of it, just because it feels a little too bland for my taste, but I like it overall. Next up, we have some lovely footage of me wrapping up a very tiny, weirdly proportioned painting. Oh my god, weaving. This was just done for fun out of scrap yarn and thread that I have. And because I just had this little twig, basically, that's what inspired all of this. So the proportions on this are super wonky, but honestly, it was kind of fun, and I liked just challenging myself to finding what scraps I could find and finding ways to put them together. and I hope to do this more in the future with kind of my leftover stuff. But it was just fun. It's way more frustrating to wrap ends on such a small piece compared to normally I'm doing bigger pieces, but the challenge was nice, and I'm honestly obsessed with how it hangs on the wall, which I will show you in a second. Also, I swear I fixed the cut. I know it's janky. Okay, I know I fix it, I swear. Today's Wednesday, January 6th, I believe. Earlier today, and basically what's been happening all day, is a group of people claiming to be protesting stormed the Capitol building, which is literally an attack on this country, in order to take a stand, you know? Or they're trying to take a stand. So today's been crazy. Most of us are just furious at this point, absolutely furious. I can't even say I'm shocked, and I don't think most people are shocked, who've kind of been like involved in this past year. Yeah, it's not even shock anymore. It's just straight anger that this is still being okay and being allowed, and being encouraged by some. And the only reason I'm including this is because at this point, and I know it's been said a million times, like all last year, but as kind as it is to just have good vibes and like donate to good causes, it's a fantastic thing. There needs to be action, and that it's on me as much as like anyone else who like feels this is like needing to be heard. Action is 100% required at this point. Again, very much on me as well. I'm not trying to like point fingers, but just donating and reposting online isn't going to cut it. It never should have been cutting it. It just outside of a personal level, I'm like, what do I do? It's insane. I don't even know. I literally don't know what else to say, and I'm just gonna keep rambling and not having words if I don't stop this. So, you know, get involved. I know it's like the last thing people are like, yeah, we get it. That's all I can say anymore. That's all anyone can say anymore is like we need to do more, because right now this is our world and it's fucking terrible. And it's been a long time coming in a lot of ways. So I don't really know how else to end this. So, you know, hopefully you keeping that fire lit, because we freaking need it. And I'm gonna just stop.